All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. More digital princess information. Oh my god. How excited are we to talk about this situation again? All right. So the only reason that we're talking about this again is because digital princess has decided to speak out again about the situation, and she did so in a way that I feel is very dishonest. So I want to talk about it. That's basically all of my content is talking about that. Not her, but you know what I'm saying. This is a newer video that she posted about this situation. It is an update. I watched it already. It's 3 minutes long. But I want to make sure that people understand what's going on in this situation before we talk about it. So, for those of you who don't know, Digital Princess is a 24-year-old single mom who, I believe it was a few months ago, left her child, 4-year-old, home alone at night for over an hour to go out. She said she was going out to get laundry detergent. She came back with a half-full bottle that you can't get from 7-Eleven, and she claims she went to 7-Eleven. Pretty much just seems like she neglected her child. People called her out for it. I think that there are absolutely single mothers or single parents who sometimes need to do things that aren't ideal because they need to work. But she has a robust support system with a lot of money. She's like a $500,000 car. Okay? So she doesn't have those same things. She doesn't get those same excuses. Now, when she finally came back, she was also dressed in, like, you know, a provocative outfit. I think that she was going out to, I think... maybe do work. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She does OnlyFans. Whatever. She could have had her mom watch the kid. The mom was 5 minutes from the house. It's incredible. When she came back, she made a video, and I have it in other videos. I'm not going to show it. She deleted it because she knows that she was wrong. Where she used like the 6ix9ine audio, like, "Oh, you're mad. I'm back. Big man. Blah blah blah." Dancing in front of a 7-Eleven in the same outfit that she wore that night, mocking people for being upset that she neglected her child. Right. Okay. So, sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, she deleted that video, and then she had made this video. This is her update video to those allegations. Let's give it a watch.
Okay. I know.
Obviously, she knew that what she did was wrong when she mocked people for caring about her kid, though, because she removed the video.
I keep saying that I'm not going to speak about the situation anymore, but it's been eating away at me, and I feel like I really need to
Audio's phenomenal, by the way.
better explain to you guys, because it's only fair for those who have supported me over the years to hear a better explanation of everything.
It's horrible.
The thing
It's interesting that this explanation comes like what, a month after her mocking, or a couple of weeks. It's we know there's no longer a genuine response here anymore. Like, you really only get your first shot to be genuine, maybe your second shot. This is like the third or fourth shot. Like, we know it's not genuine. It's just backpedaling because you don't like what people are saying about you. Which is weird because honestly, like, no offense, but you make money off of disgusting men who don't care about your moral values. I'm not insulting you. That's what OnlyFans is, man. Go on your grind. No problem with sex work. I'm just saying, though, like, it's not like you even need the public to like you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
The things that you guys want me to say and what you want to hear from me are things I would have said and done right in the beginning as soon as I came back to social media.
I guarantee that's just incorrect. She's lying. First of all, she's focusing on what you want to hear, not what she should have said. That's a very important distinction. She's not saying like, "Hey, I know what I should have said, I can't say." But she's saying is what you want to hear. She's very focused on what people want to hear.
What you want to hear are things I wish I could fucking say.
No, they're not.
If you guys don't know how legal things actually work, legally, the things that you want me to say and hear are things that I can't say at all.
So this is what I'm making a reasonable assumption she's saying. She's saying that because she got off on the charges, they got dropped, that she can't apologize. This is basically her, to me, admitting that she was wrong and what she actually did. She's basically saying that the police report, like, everything was dropped, but she did it. Because she's saying she wants to apologize for what she actually did wrong. I don't think that she actually does, because she wouldn't have mocked people for caring about her kid. But if she came back and she said, "Guys, the charges were dropped. I can't comment on this further. I'm sorry to anybody who may have been disappointed by the allegations," something very quick like that, I still would have thought that she did a bad thing. But the bigger issue that people have, I think, is that she's constantly mocking people for caring about her fucking 4-year-old child. Right? So it's not even that she did a bad thing. She did a bad thing, and then she did a bad thing, and then she mocked people and said, it doesn't matter that I did a bad thing. I got away with it. Right? She's the kind of person that'll like punch you in the face and then be like, you can't prove it. You know what I mean? That's exactly what she's engaging in. So this is very dishonest. All she had to say is, I can't talk about it. It's a legal thing. But she mocked people, right? She didn't move past it. She mocked people. And she tried to play it like as a fucking game. So this is just some bullshit. She really just needs to stop talking.
And I wish I could. For the past couple of years, for those who have followed me, a lot of you have known that I've always taken accountability for my past actions.
That's probably, I mean, like, listen, I haven't followed her for that long, but that's probably just not true. I doubt it. But maybe I'm wrong, but I doubt it. I don't think that she understands what accountability means. Like, what past actions did she take accountability for?
And I have always publicly spoken out about them and have tried to always learn and grow from them.
Probably not. This seems like a pretty, textbook apology here.
Legally, I cannot tell you what you want to hear from this experience. Yes, I am growing and learning from it, and you will not see that because you guys don't see my whole life in a 15-second TikTok.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. That's actually the interesting thing about social media is you get to show people what you want them to see, right? Like on what streamers generally don't have the same ability to like hide because it's hard to put on a fucking act for like even 3 hours a day. I stream like 3 to 4 hours a day. Can't really put on an act. You're going to see me in my good days and my bad days. You're going to see my good takes and my bad takes. You're going to see me in my bad moods, potentially have a bad take on a situation that doesn't reflect me specifically. It might just reflect a particular mood. I may not have fully thought out a particular situation. For sure, that kind of shit happens all the time. It does. It just happens all the time. It does. But she made the TikToks of mocking people who cared about her kid. So what are you talking about? It's not like people saw like a shit. You were like really frustrated and you were on stream, so you said something you shouldn't have because you're a person in a genuine situation. You made a video mocking people. You got up, got dressed in the same outfit, put the same makeup on, took your $500,000 car, went to a 7-Eleven that you alleged that you went to get this stuff, and then you had somebody film you making a TikTok in the parking lot. You went through like an easy hour and a half worth of effort to make like a 10-second TikTok to mock people. And you're like, oh, I'm growing. What are you talking about? Your development is done. I think that when people get rich, they stop developing. Because you can do whatever you want. You get away with everything when you're rich. It doesn't fucking matter. Like she stopped developing when she was like 20 or whatever. Well, the second that she fucking got famous from blowing a guy in a Target, development over. You know, money just puts band-aids on us, you know, on her fucking faults. That's really what happens.
I want to tell you guys what you want to hear, but I can't. And the other thing is that I know that I am not a perfect parent, but I also know that I am not a bad mom.
I disagree. If she had just neglected her kid and like on a one-off, I would be like, you know, that's a big mistake, and she made it out of ignorance. Again, it's the mocking that kills it. It's the mocking that makes me feel like you're a bad parent, man. It really fucks me up. You know, I grew up with a single mom. She worked 60 hours a week. She is off 2 days a week, and she was able to be incredibly supportive despite that. Made as many positive decisions as she could. You know, you have the luxury of like not really having to work. Me too. I'm not criticizing you, but like you don't have any of the same stressors that most single parents have in general, and you fuck up more than other single parents. So, what are you talking about? Shut up.
Because everything I have done is for my son, and over the past couple of years I have shown.
Was it for your son to leave him alone for over an hour in the middle of the night to presumably get dick down? Because that would be weird. That would be a little weird. Were you thinking about that?
You guys, and proven to you that my life revolves around Onyx and all the things I've ever done for him. Everything I've done.
Right, when you named your kid Onyx, I think you told the world you don't give a fuck about that kid. I'm just kidding. But come on, Onyx, bro. Come on. Am I gonna name my fucking? That'd be like if I named my kid Goku, dude. I'm setting my kid up for fucking failure. Okay.
Spend for him. I got into this.
Or like Ophelia. If I named my daughter Ophelia, because then everybody's just gonna be like, "Oh, Ophelia, pussy." You know, they're going to mock my daughter. So I can't name my daughter Ophelia. I wanted to name my daughter Ophelia. We talked about it. But then this is what happened. We were on a long car ride with my now wife. By the way, I'm just going to hit the whoa for that. And we were like, oh, what could we name our kid? And we were like, oh, Ophelia. And then she was like, Ophelia Pussy. You can't name her kid. You can't name your kid Ophelia Pussy. That's a big problem now. We have to make sure that the names are bully proof. You think Onyx is a sick name? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being too much into it. But fuck you.
So I could support me and him and get us out of crappy situations we were in. I got us out of that crappy apartment that I was living in and being stalked at, so I can bring him to better houses and just have like a better life, like the life that I wish I could have had growing up. And they always say when you have a kid, you want to give him a better life than you had, and that's all I can hope.
Like a subtle shot at her parents.
For is to give.
They seem very supportive though.
Onyx the best life that he will ever have, because I do love him and my world does revolve around him. And
that's nice.
I
genuinely hope that's true, because from what the ways that she's been acting, I have a hard time believing it. But I genuinely hope that that's true. And it really doesn't matter from my perspective if it is, you know what I mean? Like, it just matters if she treats her son well. But just the way that she's been talking about the situation, I have a hard time believing it. And a lot of people do, and justifiably so.
I'm sorry. I don't even really need to apologize to you guys, because the only one that deserves an apology is Onyx. I am not mocking or joking about the situation.
100% you did.
At all. As much as you guys want to think that I am.
It's not. You did. You literally mocked the situation.
Joking and mocking it.
You deleted the mocking, joking video. Yeah, like, you deleted it. Where did it go? Why did you delete the mocking, joking video of you in front of the 7-Eleven if it wasn't a mocking, joking video? Oh, because you knew it was a mocking, joking video. You knew you looked bad, so you deleted it. Okay?
Literally not. Any video I've made has never been in regards to my situation. It's literally to make fun of people on the internet and social.
Okay. I mean, I feel like I didn't need to do this, but now I feel like I need to do this. I actually did this with my now wife. This was the video that she did. Okay, all right. This is the video, not this one. Let's see if I can. Okay, this is the video that she did. It's her coming back. Shut up. All right, you could. I guess you could hear me talk. Just listen to me talk. She left for over an hour in this outfit. She went and this outfit. This is what makes it so bad, because
I didn't know that.
This is her return video saying that, like, that we're all just haters. The song she uses is from 6ix9ine, like, oh, you're mad, blah blah blah, you're blah blah. I don't give a shit. Right? She left the house dressed like this. This guy's speaking facts. The police got there because her 4-year-old son, that apparently... All right, we don't need to hear that part. But you get my point. This is the video she put up of her, like, dancing. She was at... We're just going to maximize this so you can't see me talk. She was at the 7-Eleven that she said that she was at getting the detergent, which she wasn't actually at. This is her car. This is the outfit she was wearing. This is the makeup she was wearing. And then she tells us all that we're mad and we're all upset and that she's back and we can go fuck ourselves. This is literally about the situation. And the reason I know that is, if I can scroll forward, she says, hey guys, my charges were dropped. My case has been dismissed. Thank you, everybody, for dragging my name. I have not made any other alternative accounts. I'll be releasing my full video. Then she proceeds to mock everybody. Then she paywalled her apology video on OnlyFans so that people would subscribe to it. I'm wearing the same shirt? No, that's Pogger. You mocked this. I just don't understand. It's an incredible gaslight to suggest that you didn't mock the situation. I had to go and look at this fucking video so that I could go like, yeah, because you deleted it. What are you doing, bro? You can't even be like, yeah, you could have, like, this is incredible, because this is the way, like, you fuck up and then you have to apologize for your fuck ups. So if the only way that this could have been good is if she came back and said, hey guys, I'm sorry, but based on legal situations, I can't say anything that's incriminating of myself. But I just want you to know that I'm sorry for mocking the situation, and I'm sorry. That's it. 5 seconds. That's taking accountability. That's it. I feel like people don't understand what taking accountability actually means. Taking accountability means that you, like, genuinely apologize for the things that you did wrong, and then you move forward. This is a backpedal. You're just saying things that you think people want to hear, and some people are eating it up. Look at this person. The only person who deserves an explanation and apology is her son, not strangers on TikTok. Read it again. I don't know, man. I mean, sure, but we can still criticize you for being an asshole.
Media, because it just got blown up so much, and you guys added on so many lies and rumors to it, and
no, we didn't. I don't know.
There's no point of me sitting there defending myself from everything, because in the end, it's not going to matter what I say or do, because people will still have the same opinion about.
Well, no, see, that's not true. I'm going to tell you from firsthand fucking experience. This is incorrect. I've been in a situation where I've got canceled for saying dumb shit, because it does happen. I talk about it all the time on my stream. I've said like very ignorant. I'm gonna say it now because I do this all the time. It's a proof point. I've said like very ignorant things about black people, right? Like I remember on TikTok I made like a fucking video, and what I wanted to say was like, oh, I don't think anybody should use the N-word, which nobody would think is controversial. But I was wrapped up in being intentionally controversial, so I said if black people want white people to stop using the N-word, black people need to stop using it, which is wildly ignorant because I'm putting all the blame on black people to stop using a word that's been historically used to oppress them by white people. Really ignorant take. I've had other takes like that. I made a joke trying to, and the intention was to call out a potential child predator. It was if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed. Thank you very much, Andre Lopez. He was a TikToker, or he is a TikToker with 30 or 20 million. He was 23 at the time. Allegedly sold a 14-year-old girl. There was some credibility to it. I was using a joke to call it out, but it was inappropriate because it talks about a very sensitive issue. I shouldn't have talked about it in that joking context. I've made plenty of mistakes, and I've moved past them. I moved past them, and you want to know why? It's because when I talk about it genuinely because I fucked up. People fuck up all the time, bro. I talk about it. I'm the kind of person who needs to touch a hot stove to know it's hot. I'm a learn through experience kind of guy. It's how I've always been. Sorry, it's a little hot in here. Scared the shit out of me. But when you apologize genuinely, people will be like, okay, yeah. Even if they don't want to talk about it. Like, that's the thing. See, my thing is I have no interest in this topic if she just was like, yeah, I fucked up, sorry, bye-bye. There's nothing to talk about anymore. At least from my perspective, I have nothing to talk about. Because, like, okay, they moved on. But you're not moving on. That's what accountability is. People will lose interest. See, you're not everybody's gonna come back to you. And that's just the reality. And that's okay, because even the things that I've said, people don't want to consume my content anymore. 100% understandable. But those people don't take a vested interest in my content anymore to deplatform me. And like cancel culture is bad and all that, I get it. But they don't take an interest in trying to go after me because they know that I don't have that particular take anymore and that I'm genuinely apologetic. So they just don't acknowledge me. That's what I want to do to you. That's how this shit works, man. Like, actual accountability will lead you to a positive path. But you don't do that. You're playing the victim in this video. You stink. You stink. You smell like poop.
About me. When I made that first video coming back, I knew the reaction I was going to get from it. When I said I was going to post my statement on that website, it wasn't going to...
Wait, what? You knew that you were... Wait. That doesn't make sense. She's talking about the video I just showed you of the 7-Eleven. She knew the response she was going to get. Then why did you make it if you knew it was going to cause people to have backlash? That's an acknowledgement that you're mocking people. You basically, your logic line, what you really did is you put that up there because you didn't care anymore. You're trying to be like, I'm over this, blah, blah, blah. But you're obviously we're feigning that because, you don't seem to be a particularly strong-willed individual. You thought you were nay-naying on the haters. How do you do it? What is a nay-nay? Whip, nay-nay. There you go. But you weren't. You got backlash, and you thought you could handle it. You thought people would be more on your side because you'd be like, yeah, I'm a tough bitch. People aren't going to fuck with me, but everybody still fucked with you because you're not. This is just bullshit.
Going to be the statement you guys all thought I was going to... It wasn't going to be about what you guys thought I was going to be
I covered that too. She needs to stop talking
about. Social media is what I do to provide a life for my son, and I'm going to continue to be on social media to make sure he has the best life ever. Okay.
Now she's just telling us that if we criticize her, she's taking food out of her son's mouth. Fuck yourself. Like I said, nobody gives a shit. Disgusting men fuel your shit, and that's good for you, man, bro. Because you know what? If disgusting men fueled my habit, if I had a gay OnlyFans and disgusting men fueled my life too, I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be on that grind, baby. I'll be on that fucking grind. Not a criticism. All I'm saying is nobody actually gives a fuck about this. Nobody takes you seriously anymore. Like, that's what nobody. See, this is one of those things is that a lot of sex workers looked up to her because she was a single mom that was like successful in sex work. And she was like providing a positive example for those people. And I totally get it. And now a lot of people feel let down because she's an asshole that not only neglected her son, but laughed at everybody who was like, hey, this is a bad thing. And there are a lot of single mothers, especially, who do OnlyFans to provide for their kids. And she was like a gleaming example of that. She was like, hey, like, look at me. I am a single mom and I'm making it work. I don't need no man. I'm doing an OnlyFans. You can too. You can provide for your kid. And a lot of young single mothers looked up to her. And now they don't. Like she had an actual like group of people that really respected her, and they felt like that she represented them very well. And she shit on those people. Fuck me. Like I'm somebody who talks about like controversy. I'm a content creator. I'm a commentary channel. Whatever. But you shit on your main base of people who looked up to you and respected you, and you're never gonna get that back. And I hope that really sinks in for you. That's the biggest part about this. I really hope that upsets you, because it doesn't seem like it does. Because you haven't changed. You haven't made a genuine apology. At all. And it's a slap in the face to those people who actually looked up to you. So, yeah, you nay-nayed yourself, girl. You nay-nayed yourself.